And we are back, Scorpio, with another reading, and this one is urgent. This is with regards to the 5 grahas that is upcoming this March 29. So we have to be aware of what is about to happen because this is going to be in Pisces. We have Rahu, Venus, Mercury, Moon, and Sun. And Saturn is 29 degrees, in Aquarius, so it's about to shift at also. So this is going to be a very interesting time because it's a solar eclipse as well. We're going to see what is going to manifest. Now, for a lot of people who doesn't know, I do sidereal Vedic astrology. Okay, so I would divide the transit from the transit and then the tarot. Okay, so that way people don't get mixed up. But for everyone also who is here, who is new, okay. Oh, and for everyone who is waiting for their food dog, we just started shipping your real gold piao and the food dog because it is after energizing it during the total lunar eclipse, which happened in the previous week. So it would take time. We have hundreds and hundreds, but rest assured that your order will be shipped. Okay, just in case you guys are following up and you were not able to listen to all my announcement that it is shipped after the total lunar eclipse. Okay, and what I would be doing also is energizing. How do you call this? People are asking if it's still available, which is the goddess Lakshmi, the lucky coin, the money magnet. And yes, that's how easy it is. So I just showed to you guys, that's a preview of what are the things that I'll be discussing in the upcoming free class when you get your goddess Lakshmi. Okay, this is a money magnet, it's a charm, you put it in the wallet. That's just how easy it is. The free class will be sent to everyone, to the hundreds of people who has made their order as well. But this one we ship, I believe on the 18th, the next batch will be shipped. So make sure you get it today down there, okay? So, because it has a free class for manifesting wealth, luck, and opportunity in your life. And it gets to it sends to your email, okay? So, without further ado, we're going to start with a Scorpio with your transit. Welcome to your transit segment. I couldn't even speak with Mercury retrograde right now. Welcome to your transit segment that is for the upcoming solar eclipse on March 29. Okay, should you be concerned, should you be bothered, or you should just live life like it doesn't matter? Well, that is up to you. For me, I'm here to deliver the message with urgency because the last time that this has happened it's very rare. So it's every 100 years, like a century, when this graha lines up in like 5 grahas. So on the 29th, we have Rahu, Venus, Mercury, Sun, Moon, okay, in the house of Pisces. So let's dive deeper, how it's going to affect you, and what are the pros and cons of this transit for everyone. So we're going to look at the mundane, which is as a whole, what is Pisces for us, what house it is, and where is there anything else that is going to affect. Okay. So I'm going to put a screenshot here on the transit and how it looks like so that you guys see it. Okay. Without you understanding astrology, you came into my channel, I have no clue what Sal is talking about. So say that. Okay. So that way you can absorb this more. When you lose something, money, okay, when you lose, when you lost someone also, okay, in your life, okay. When you have a friend and then you haven't seen them and they move to foreign land for a while, for a long time, okay, all those are signification of the 12th house. Foreign land, house of losses, it's a moksha house, it's a liberation house. This is the last sign of the zodiac and the last bhava, which is the 12th house. So 12th house is where we cross over and release everything that we have experienced in our lifetime, from first house, second house, all those things. It comes into a conclusion in the 12th house. So this is the house of losses. It is also the house of isolation. You know, when you go to the hospital and nobody can see you, nobody can talk to you for a while, well, that's the 12th house also. So 12th house is seen as hospitalization, an asylum. So when a person goes and isolate themselves, that's a 12th house as well. So 12th house in Pisces, of course, there's the Rashi and then there's the Bhava. There's the sign, which is a water sign, and then there is the house itself. So both are different, meaning it acts as a unit, but both have different explanation. So Pisces as a sign is a water sign. It is ruled by Jupiter. So the graha that rules Pisces is Jupiter, okay, Brihaspati. So we have to look at the nature of Jupiter. Is it in a good place? Okay, because it will also have an effect. Because if the ruler of the house is not in a good placement, then it may be challenging. But just alone that there is a stellium happening in Pisces, we can experience big losses in our life. But these losses are needed, and that's the reason why we have eclipses. Humans have their nature of holding on to things, and the universe has an energy of ebb and flow. So when we keep on holding on to situation, expect that the eclipses are the one who's gonna be, okay, we need to address this now. There are situations that you keep holding on to, you gotta release and let go because we gotta go. So the flow of the universe is just natural, but as humans, we have free will, and sometimes we oppose what is nature. So now that the 12th house, you have an understanding that it is the house of losses. We understand that Pisces is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is one of the most, this is the benefic graha that gives us joy and happiness. Then this is a time that we're going to find joy, yes, in spirituality. Meaning our religion, our spiritual beliefs, it's going to be heightened because that's a 12th house. The house where we come into connection with God, with the source. We're not dying. No one's dying. But this is the time where we can manifest a good, when I say a good connection, a very deep bond with our Creator. Why? Because everything that we are manifesting will be out first, so that way we can focus on our liberation, freedom from the things that has hindered our growth. So we can use this energy with all these grahas lining up to transform ourselves into something that probably we are going to be, but it's like a butterfly, but we kind of like, I'm not sure if I'm ready, so it's a big transformation for us because there will be big losses. But as soon as you lose something, you will gain something back, and that's just how life is. Okay? You lose something, you gain something. Now, how it's going to affect your sign will be in different, how do you call it? It would be different for each of the ascendant or moon sign. So, as far as like Rahu, Venus, Mercury, Sun, Moon, okay, in the natural 12th house, I can give you guys briefly on how it's going to affect each of the zodiac. Okay, so from Aries all the way to Pisces. So when we discuss first for the Aries, okay, it's a 12th house. That's where the eclipse is happening, and we have to look into both where the lunar eclipse, which is Virgo, the 6th house, and then the 12th house. So always consider those 2 points because Rahu and Ketu is there. So what the Aries needs to be more focusing on for this eclipse is health, plain and simple, health and money. The debts, okay, both are house of losses. Debts is in the 6th house, 12th is losses. So hospitalization, we have to be more conscious. Your health, your day-to-day, these are things that will change in the coming months, 3 to 5 months. For the Taurus, this is going to be in your 11th house, which only means the house of gains, your dreams and desire. There'll be big changes there. As far as like what you want and what you need in life, there will be big changes, meaning some will be taken out and some you will get. Remember, Jupiter is in your 1st house, and it has an aspect also to your 5th house, which is for you, that's your dating and romance in Virgo. So that one will be affected as well because K2 is there. There'll be a soulmate that comes in, there'll be a relationship that comes in, there'll be something that you want, but you're going to get something different. Okay, so just understand that the veil will be removed. For the Gemini, this is going to be a time where you will probably be changing career. There will be a change in the business. There'll be a change with who your superior is, your boss, because it's in the house of career. You may also move and relocate. So that's how, that's how significant the Kendras is for the Gemini, because it's happening both. One, the lunar was in your 4th, and the solar is in your 10th. So those two will be the one that is heightened and focusing on business, success, that's the 10th house, society is the 10th house, your career is the 10th house, and your 4th house. So we're expecting big significant changes. As for the Cancerian, this is going to be the time where your ideas will spring out during the lunar eclipse, and then an opportunity will come out for you to be able to manifest it to existence, because the eclipse will be happening, the solar eclipse will be happening for your sign in your 9th house of luck. So doors are opening for luck. It's up to you whether to seize it. You have an idea, you can of course make it into something tangible. And normally the 3rd house is about not just your dreams, but it's where you're giving birth to something that you want. And if you're going to get it, it will be reliant on the 9th house if luck will be in your favor. So use this time, okay, to manifest luck on your side. And for the Leos, very, very concerning, because this is going to happen in 8th house from you. Sudden changes is what we expect. Be more conservative with regards to your investment. Be more conservative with anything that corresponding to your managing of your finances. Your health is a concern also, meaning your diet. You gotta be more watchful of what you eat. This is going to be the time where you may be indulgent here and there. And then you may, like this is normally would go into something urgent. So we don't want you to be in the urgent care all of a sudden. So be more focused on the food that you eat. Investment-wise, it's not the best time. You got to be conservative. And then, of course, we have it in Virgo, which for Virgo signs, you will see it in your 7th house of partnership. Your marriage, your union is what is at stake. Your relationship, your partnership. If it's business transaction, there will be big changes because you are changing. All the grahas are looking at the Virgo right now. They're all putting attention to you. Jupiter has aspect to you. All the graphs in the Pisces in your 7th aspect to you as well. Mars also has an aspect to your sign. So the pressure for the Virgo to change is intense and very, very important that you take time. Okay, Virgo? Now for the Libra will be experiencing this in the 6th house. It's not a pleasant house. The 6th house is the debts and the illness. So there will be, again, focusing on how you spend your money, how what you do as an everyday. How is your health? How is your motivation? What do you do for your body is in the 6th house because it's a day-to-day. So the eclipse that is happening, in the solar eclipse in the 6th house, be more conscious and focus on that, not just on the day itself. This is 3 to 5 months, Libra. So this has to be on top of your list. For the Scorpio, if you're dating, romantic connection, this is a wonderful time not to get engaged. Yes, I repeat, not to invest on anyone. Investment has to take a step back. 5th house is the house of speculations as well. Happiness. This is dating and romance, and this is if you have kids. So those are all heightened. You need to understand that anything can happen either or. And that's why during the eclipse, it's about conservative actions and choices. Do not make abrupt decision, especially in the 5th house. 5th house is house of creativity, house of Purva Punya, mantra. So if you are into spirituality, you have religious belief, amazing time. But if you're trying to attract something solid and tangible, you gotta be very, very careful. And then for the Sagittarian, this is happening in your 4th house. The 4th house is a Kendra, which means if it's in the 4th, it will happen in the 7th, the 10th, and you. So the dual signs, we call it the Rashi Drishti, or sign aspect. If it's in a dual sign, it will manifest in the corners. So for the 4th house, change of environment at home, a little bit suffocated. There's a lot of argument, or there are things that is not happening the way that you want it. Cool, calm, collected would be the best approach here. It is not advisable for you to move, but if it's already in the plans, just make sure that, okay, you're signing a contract, you know the lease, you know the terms, because the fourth house is cars, conveyances, and also your home. So big changes there. So energy has to be cleansed. You have to do all the rituals that if you have to cleanse your environment, because the disturbance is going to be where your comfort is, which is at the home. So peace, you're more tranquil. The energy has to be more of like a rest and relaxation. And for the Capricorn right now will have a change of their mindset. What you want before, you wouldn't want anymore. You wanted to get this job is a different one now. You want this business is a different one now. Relationship it changed. So in the coming months, it will be a time where the Capricorn needs to just focus first. It's in the third house. When we're having this moment of change of mind, then we need clarity first to come in. And during the eclipse, it's not about clarity. It's about acceptance first, because something has to be lost in order for you to gain. So that's the reason why you take a step back. For the Aquarians, the second house is going to be very, very important because it's the house of savings and family and food. Be careful. Same thing. What you eat, how you save, where does the money goes, how you treat your family. A little bit contentious with regards to people that supports you. You may feel betrayed. You may feel like there's nobody there for me. But remember, the eclipse, if they're not with you and helping you, it only means that they're not part of your life anymore and that you're ready to transform to the next era of an Aquarian. Remember, the Aquarians are also ending, or well, starting the last phase of their Sade Sati, because Saturn is going to move out of your sign in just a couple of hours after the eclipse. It will go to your second house. So out with the Sasa Yoga, out with Saturn in the first, because Saturn in the first is a Maraka. Now you're going to gain back the strength and the confidence. For the Pisces, this is going to be the one that really knocks you off your how do you call this, your composure, because what you think that you planned for the whole time in your life, it's not going to be what it is. It doesn't mean it's bad. It only means that this is a reality check. The Rahu in the first house confuses you. Mercury in the first house is in debilitation sign. It does gain directional strength, but it's debilitated and it's in retrograde. So confusing time is coming for the Pisces with regards to relationship. Venus is there. So this is a time where the Pisces needs their time out. So Pisces needs to be finding Nemo to find themselves. Okay, so Nemo has to be found. This is internal transformation and changes from the body itself. Remember, it's the first house. First house is the body. It's the head as well. So I would want you to be more conscious about, you're traveling, you're doing things. Take it slow because it's all happening in the head. Meaning, accidents can happen. Okay, so just be careful on that one. It's not, because Mars is also in the Kendra, so just be careful. But just on your own, it's all about clarity of the mind. So from Aries to Pisces, now we reach to Pisces. In conclusion to this, I would recommend everybody to cleanse. I would recommend everybody to have something that protects your environment. It is not a time of fear, not at all. It is a time of change. But what we don't want as we prepare is not to be involved with other energies. So we're just putting and establishing boundaries. And one of the greatest things that I've learned is actually, I wasn't prepared to share this, is I use tourmaline. You will see it it's all in the corners of my house. Tourmaline, okay? I'm not sure if I can put this or, down there, but tourmaline and selenite. I always put this in all corners of my houses, okay? So, tourmaline or, of course, obsidian. It's very protective. It's a house kit. I don't know if I still have it. If I do, I will put it down there or it's gonna flash here. So it's a home remedy kit because it's both, see, I have it both. I just realized that. Okay. Totally not planned. Okay, tourmaline and selenite together. So I always put it in front of my doorway and the corners of the house. So I'll tag it down there. I believe I still have some, so I would recommend it 100%. Not just on the day itself, but because it's a 3 to 5 months, all these energies we need to block. We need to protect ourselves. Remember, when you're manifesting, protection before attraction. And for everybody who has stayed all the way to the end, well, I love that you're loving the astrology part. And here comes the tarot. And there you go. That is the transit. So I feel like the Scorpios better get ready, okay, for this solar eclipse. Okay, so now let's proceed to your tarot. Let's see what's going on. We'll dive deeper to all, to all the parts that this Scorpio is expecting. This is for the remaining, okay, the remaining, how would you say this? Remaining part of March. So the time that you're watching this to the end of March. But I just want to focus also on the 29. Okay. Okay. I feel like the Scorpio right now is waiting. Okay. Waiting for a communication that could be foreign, far from you, okay, that you're trying to manifest. So this is something that you expect. You wait, and then you're manifesting it. You have a 3 of Wands, 7 of Cups, Knight of Swords with a King of Pentacles, and it's either with regards to your finances, as one. It's with regards to, it's like, well, I'm trying, like 3 of Wands with a 7 of Cups here, Knight of Swords and the King of Pentacles. You're trying to understand, it's like, okay, so what will happen? You're saying here, it's like, what will happen? I'm waiting for a clarity, okay? It feels like you won't be able to wait for this anymore. You're gonna let it go. You feel that, because you have the Fool, the 7 of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, it feels like you're trying to remove certain scenarios in your life where it's about money, okay? Like you're trying to cut off 7 of Wands over here because you're tied. 2 of Pentacles, you're juggling. You have a 6 of Pentacles here with regards to your finances, and you're just settling things. So, but there's something that you're waiting for, but you won't be able to wait for it. Ace of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, and the 6. This is concerning more of your finances, okay? And this is how you're waiting. 3 of Wands with the 7 of Cups. Waiting and waiting and waiting. But then you reach a point where the Fool and the 7 of Wands, like, what's the use? And then the Knight of Swords with the King of Pentacles, might as well do it myself. So if it's business, if it's career, you're saying here that it's just like, I got, you know what? I can't, If you're waiting for someone to pay you, if you're waiting for a promotion, if you're waiting for something that you're launching business-wise, it's showing here that you can't wait any longer. You're gonna push through with it with this, in the coming days for this March, because you will miss a big opportunity financially here. Ace of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles with the 6 of Pentacles. You're tying loose ends with regards to your finances. 6 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. It's like, this I have to settle, so I'm sorry, but I cannot. So let's just say you're overbooked, or you have bookings with the 2 of Pentacles, you have clients, and someone is not showing up. You're just going to move on. It's like, you know what, I can't. I'm just going to go. 6 of Pentacles, because this is the opportunity that you want, right? That's the Ace of Pentacles. So it's really involving money matters for the last 2 weeks of March for you. You want to get the coin. Okay, and your first card here is the Page of Pentacles, and this is the message of I'm sorry. You're saying that to them. And it's like, I'm sorry, I can't. Because money matters, 10 of Pentacles, but you'll get it. Love it. You gotta claim it, Scorpio. Money comes to me, money comes to me, money comes to me. So yeah, I like that you didn't wait. I like that you just went for it. You put basically a full Mars head on, I'm gonna do it myself. So Ace of Pentacles with the 10 of Pentacles, the energy that you put into your money, to your finances, it is seen by the universe. It is heard by everyone. This is the Scorpio saying, it's like, I get what I want. And you're not focused on relationship here. Even, I'm pretty sure you would feel this energy with regards to Venus in its retrograde, ruler of your 7th house. It's really not about that. What your main concern is here is your stability. You're more about the aspect of Jupiter in your 11th house of earning, which is in Virgo. So the reason why you're so concerned about your finances is because all the grahas, okay, as soon as March 29 hits, they're all looking at your dreams and desire. Jupiter will have a 5th house aspect on Virgo. Sun is aspecting Virgo. Rahu, of course, Ketu is there. And then you have Moon over there also aspecting Virgo. So it's really about the gains, your dreams, what you're trying to attain in this lifetime is what is being focused on. So you have this, how do you call this? Horse blinders, okay? Horse blinders. Ace of Pentacles with the 10 of Pentacles. And it's about money, okay? So these are for the Scorpios who understand that this is my only opportunity. I gotta get it. Okay, I love that. And don't forget, guys, since there is a 10 of Pentacles readings, okay, that I do as above, but it is up to you to manifest it into reality. So make sure it only makes sense, right? If you have a wallet and it doesn't have a money magnet, then what do you have in that wallet? And let me teach you also how to attract more, okay? So put it in the in your wallet, okay? So Ace of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles, you're attracting this wealth, this abundance, this prosperity. You'll have multiple offers also. 7 of Cups to the Ace of Pentacles if this is a business launching. You would have to choose though, because you have 2 of Pentacles and then you would choose 1 Pentacle, what you're good at. So you're going to focus on that. Bills are going to be paid. 6 of Pentacles, especially that we're addressing the 29th. It's the end of the month again, right? So this is concerning money matters. And victory is yours, Scorpio. You have the Ace of Swords right here. You are looking amazing because you're going to try to get out of this mindset, 8 of Swords, of the paranoia. Okay? So 6 of Wands and the Empress right here, you're arriving. You are serving. Okay? But this is in the coming weeks, right? But it's tough because you have a lot of worry and fear, you know. You have this confusion card, which is a 7 of Cups, right? And then you have, you know, here's the thing, when a Scorpio is the money magnet, Lucky Lakshmi coin, thank you very much to everyone who has purchased to the hundreds. I am signing and energizing, and it's gonna go out today. So thank you very much for your patience. And for everyone who's asking, how do I use it and how do I get it? It's very easy. It comes with this case, right? Protective. Open it. When you open it, you will see my signature there, of course. Put it in your wallet. That's it. Attract money today. Link in the description box below. Visit my website, eatrelove.me. They're patient, but when they're out, you know, they're gone. Knight of Swords and the 7 of Wands right here. And if this is about relationship, you're not even gonna wait for it if that is your dream, because 6 of Wands with the Empress and the Ace of Pentacles with the 10 of Pentacles, the windfall is coming. That's your goal. That's your agenda. That's your dream. Fame, success, money, and glory with the 6 of Wands. This one is a card of fame. This one, of course, is Venus, right? This is luxury. This is, of course, abundance, prosperity. She doesn't work, okay? She doesn't work. She receives. So you are in the receiving end for the end of the month with regard to your pentacles. And the thing here that you have to do is to let go. And that is not one of the strengths of the Scorpio, to let go. When you obsess, you know, you fixate, you know, you're there. And I always tell people here, you manifest what you obsess. So just obsess about money. Right? Planets, don't obsess about your ex coming back during the Mercury retrograde. It's not, okay? It's not the ruler of your 7th house. Venus, though, is retrograde, so there may be, but, you know, that's for a different day. But what I see here for the Scorpio is a very urgent matter. You have to take this opportunity. Do not take it lightly. This is one of... This that hasn't happened, I believe, for the past 2,000 years. This kind of... how do you call this, lining up in Pisces, okay? So it's a very rare occurrence, and it is concerning because it's about your money. It's concerning about what you're gaining, what your dreams are. So don't take this lightly, this transit, at all. This is urgent. This is something that you need to do. This is something that you have to let go in order for you to succeed. Old ways of doing things will be gone. Ace of Swords, you have victory. So you cannot be stuck right now. And I'm pretty sure you're overwhelmed with all these things happening around the world, right? Transit-wise, we have Mercury retrograde, Venus retrograde. So this is going to affect, yes, the way that our mind thinks about business partnership, relationship. All these things right now are up in the air. So we have to stay grounded. And the only way that you can be grounded, okay, is if you know Seven of Wands to let go. It's just like, yeah, this gotta stop. I gotta pursue. The Full card right here, and Empress and the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. You cannot react, okay? Meaning, yes, I know you're rushing, but I feel like on your end, you know that this is coming. This money is coming. I've waited for this, and anybody else that is distracting me right now, goodbye. And the only thing that I would, of course, recommend is make sure to put this, okay? It's a money magnet charm. And I'm not sure if I'll be able to give out, a talisman for protection, because it is going to be a very challenging, which is obsidian. If I can make just an obsidian, how do you call this, crystal bracelet. Okay, it will show. If it gets added to the cart, it is free. Because last time I was giving the 11-11, but that ended already. Remember, for me, protection before attraction. Make sure you get your talisman before the 29, because I have to make it and then ship it. But it's limited though. It's limited.